So to start us off on our final unit of diversity and independence of life, we're going to first take a look at the organization of an ecosystem by defining the terms species, habitat, population, community, ecosystem, and ecology. To start off, let's define the word species. In previous units, you've taken a look at the hierarchy of biological taxonomy. Well, the word species has actually been debated by scientists for a while, but the common definition for the word species is now a group of organisms that are reproductively isolated. Therefore, even if we were to place two species in the same environment, they wouldn't be able to produce viable offspring. So as we saw in our evolution unit, scientists used to believe that there were two species of elephants that are alive on the planet today. We saw that there was the Asian elephant and also the African elephant. Well, now, by looking at molecular evidence, we can tell that these two African elephants are actually individual species that can't reproduce with each other. So now that we've taken time to determine what a species is, we can take a look at this individual species and add other individuals of the same species to make something we call a population, or the total number of organisms that belong to the same species. Multiple populations of different organisms are considered a community. The formal definition of a community is a group of plants or animals that are all living and interacting with one another in a given area. On a larger scale, all these communities also interact with their habitat, or the non-living part of the environment. So when we add the living and the non-living parts of an ecosystem, we call that an ecosystem. And finally, the study of the interactions between all the biotic and abiotic factors in a given area is called ecology. So let's review each of these terms within the context of this ecosystem. We have an individual species. That individual species is part of a population. That population is different from the population of coffee bean plants that are inside of this covering, different from the population of the bamboo trees in the background here, and also the rice species that's down here. But if we were to take all of these living organisms and give this given area, we consider that a community. Well, this community only includes the biotic factors within the given area. If we start including all the things like the air and the water and the abiotic factors, we consider that an ecosystem.